Okay, it looks like we're live, I think. Hi, everybody. Stephanie of Stephanie Stitches here. Welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to sew the dresses for the Dress a Girl. I am Stephanie, and I have a special guest who is also a friend here with me today. Her name is Shannon. So welcome, Shannon.
Hi. Hello there.
I met Shannon through my first retreat. Well, I'm not sure. How did you find out about me in the first place? Just curious.
I kind of found out about you. On YouTube when I was, absorbing everything I could. And so I stumbled across you.
Awesome. And then she came to my first retreat in Millersburg, and then she hated it so much that she came back again in Pennsylvania.
Yes, it was.
And she's such a lovely, lovely person. And she had this fabulous idea. So she's here to talk to you guys about that tonight. And she's going to sew with me. So I have a sewing buddy. Yay. I'm so excited about that. So it looks like, oh yeah, I'm so happy to have you. So it looks like there's a lot of people here, and it's not letting me scroll up very far. So hi, everybody that's here. I don't think I can go back and read everybody's name, and I don't want to miss most people. So I'll just say hi. Hello.
General hello.
I'm going to let Shannon tell you a little bit about herself and what kind of sewing she does. And then we're going to talk about this little joint venture we have going on. So go ahead, Shannon.
Cool. Hi, everybody. I'm Shannon. I can't see any comments or anything because I am insanely nervous about the fact that I'm actually live on YouTube. So I'm not looking at YouTube at all. All I can see is Stephanie, but hi, everybody. I am a pandemic baby quilter. I didn't start quilting until 2 years ago, this past September. So I was definitely one of the bored out of their minds during lockdown and had to find something to do. So started quilting. Then I started with a rag quillo, which I did out of like flannel for my kids, all three kids. So that was my delve into, and then I don't really stick to any one thing. Like I like making the bags like we made at the retreat in Pennsylvania. I just took a class today that's very like artsy and wild. Like we're making a quilt top and we're going to cut it all up, which I think is incredible. So I love traditional blocks, but I also like the weird and modern stuff. So I don't know. I guess I'm eclectic.
So you just don't fit into one box is what you're saying?
No, because I get too bored if I'm just doing one thing over and over again. I like to bounce around. So but speaking of getting bored too easily, which is why I like cotton cuts, and what I was excited about with seeing in Clue 10, they sent the Village Green information. And I don't know about you, but the colorways that they have are incredible. I really can't decide. I can't decide which one I want.
I actually met the ladies in person for the first time at Quilt Market, and they showed us all the colorways, and I was like, there's so many beautiful ones. So
they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I noticed, I was talking to actually anybody out there that has not done a retreat. You all are crazy and you need to jump on board, because I have met the most amazing people in Millersburg and in Pennsylvania. And in Pennsylvania, I swear I met my family, and there was 5 of us together, and we all talk and we all get together and we Zoom and just chat all week long to each other. We're ridiculously goofy. And we were talking about the new cotton cuts, and we are enablers for each other completely. And so we're all on board. And I noticed when I was showing them the colorways that Cotton Cuts now says, if you have a group wanting to sew together, get in touch with us. So I said, hey, do you think, 5 is a group? And we were like, sure, of course, 5 is a group. Well, 5 isn't really a group as far as Cotton Cuts is concerned. Not quite. But she got they got back to me. Jessica got back to me super fast and said, hey, this is what we're looking at. So it's if you get 10 people together, you get 10% off. If you get 15, it's 15% off. And if you get 20 or more, as much as I would love 50% off, it's 20% off. Is the highest off that you'll get. So we were all, the 5 of us were talking and said, oh, do you think maybe Stephanie and Yvette would be like, do you think they would be okay with that? If because of the retreats, it's a great community. Do you think everybody might want to be getting involved and be a part of that too? So I reached out to Stephanie, and because Stephanie is awesome, she said, yes, of course. And why don't we all sew together? Because who doesn't like to sew together and know that people are out there, and you don't get bored that way, which is why I like it, because it's 1 month and it's all pre-cut and you just put it together and then you have this pretty stuff ready to go for the next month. So I'm putting it out there that everybody, if they're very interested in purchasing with Cotton Cuts, what they're going to do is they're going to give me a code that everybody will be able to use. It's then a refund after you've purchased, so that they verify that you've purchased, but we'll be in talks. So they'll know who is going to be using our code for our group. And then I'll give everybody my email address, which I'm going to use my art one, because that way I'll be able to focus on everybody, and Google won't sort emails to somewhere weird like my personal accounts I'm doing. But so I will give my oh, you know what, I probably will go on YouTube, and I'll put my email address for that in the chat, so that everybody can have that. And if I'm talking too fast, I'm sorry, but if there are any questions,
you're fine.
Let me know.
So the gist of it is, if you join us for the next Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt, which begins in February, but the sign-ups start December 2nd.
Orders.
Yeah. And don't forget to sign up. If you're going to sign up, you have to sign up very quickly if there's a colorway you want, because some of the colorways sell out in like 2 hours. So if you're already planning on doing the next Cotton Cuts, if you want a little discount, come and join our little group.
Yes.
Yep. So Shannon graciously said, I will take care of organizing it all, because I already have way too much on my plate. And so
a retreat coming up.
Yeah. So she's going to put her email in the chat for us. You'll email her and she'll tell you all the details and how to get signed up with the group situation. Yep.
I'm logging into YouTube now, so I can do that.
Awesome.
But it's slayarts@gmail. It's pretty easy. It's SL.
In the chat for us. You'll email her and she'll tell you all the details on how to get
We're in stereo. That happened quickly.
Yes. No worries.
Here we go.
Awesome. Tamala said she's in. Awesome. Yay.
All right. So here we go.
Yes, Cotton Cuts ships overseas. They ship to Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand. I don't think there's anywhere they won't ship. Don't quote me though. But I do know they ship overseas. Yes.
Here we go.
So what we're going to do then is every month we get our clue. I'll coordinate this with Shannon. We just literally talked about this, but we'll decide which day of the week, whether that's a weekday. I don't know what works best for her. Or if it's Saturday on my Saturdays with Steph, we'll come together and we'll sew the clue. And anybody that's in the group, she's going to have your email and I'll give her the link. If you want to join us on Zoom, which will project live to YouTube, you can. If you don't want to be live, that's okay. You can just kind of sew along with us from your house. But I'd love to have as many of you as you'd like on the YouTube live, because we'll all probably have different colorways. So that would be kind of cool to see that, I think.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Yeah, and we'll all sew together. So the cost of the Cotton Cuts is, don't quote me, the small is 18 something a month, right? The The large, I don't remember, but if we get enough of
Yeah.
a group, we get, if the goal is is it 20 to get 20% off?
20, 20 for 20%. Yep.
Okay. So if we get at least 20 people in the group, we get 20% off our puzzle mystery quilt. So that's pretty awesome. So whatever their normal small and large cost is, if we can get 20 people, we can get 20% off that per month. So yay. Oh, good. Lots of people saying they want to participate.
Pretty good.
So yay. Awesome. Wanda said, I'm so excited about your Christmas box. Can't wait to see it. I can't wait to get it out to you guys. And thank you all so much. It sold out in 2 days. And that's because of you. So thank you. The patterns will be here Tuesday or Wednesday. That's the last thing I'm waiting for. I'm going to have everything sitting ready, and I just have to shove that pattern in there and get it out to you guys. And we will sew that here on Saturdays with Steph on the 26th, if you can join me. Thank you, Tamala. She put the prices in the thing of what their normal small and large is. So it'll be, if we can get 20 people, it'll be 20% off those prices. So.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Shelly said, count me in. Awesome. Yay. So I did want to say really quick hi to Brody from So Yeah, he's here in the chat. Thank you so much for coming by. Today we're doing the dresses for the Dress a Girl Around the World for the So Yeah service project. I love that they introduce us to these projects. I love doing things where I can give back. You all sewed quilts with me earlier in the year for the camp here in Ohio, and I really, really appreciate that. So I'm glad that we can now do the dresses for So Yeah. Do not send them to me, please. You're going to send them. You can either send them to your local branch, because I guess there's branches all around the country. And then just send a quick email to So Yeah and say, I donated 3 to my local branch on your behalf. Or you can send them directly to So Yeah, and the information to send it to them is in the description box below this video. You're going to put attention Brody, and then their address and everything is all down below. That's what I'm going to do with mine. I'm going to ship mine right on to Brody and let him, do with them what they need to be done with. So if you are sewing the dresses with us, they do need to have, the fabric can't be see-through. You need to have 2 pockets on it, no zippers, fasteners of any kind. So it needs to pull over the head, and it needs to have a Dress a Girl label on it. So if you are sewing these today with us and you haven't gotten a label from So Yeah yet, and you haven't requested one from me, because I have a few people that requested over the last few days, go ahead and shoot me an email. I've got some labels left. I'm happy to send you some. Everybody that requested up through Tuesday, I've sent your labels to you. If you didn't request until later in the week, which is fine, they haven't gone out yet, because yesterday we had no mail, and today I didn't go anywhere. So I didn't make it to the post office, but I will get those out first thing on Monday. So you can go ahead and sew the dress with us and leave a spot where you can attach the tag. I think they like it to be like on the pocket. So yeah, I think that's all I got. So anything you want to add about the cotton cuts before we get started on the dress?
No, they said if they had any additional details, they would get back to me. But right now, that's it. So yeah, just let the emails come on in, and I will keep everybody up to date through that email. I'll put us all in a group and keep it a distribution list so everybody knows what's happening.
Awesome. Thank you so much for doing this, Shannon. This sounds great. I'm excited.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be fun to have all of you to sew with, so. Okay, Janet said, how do we contact Shannon? Did you drop your email already?
Oh, I did. I will do that again too. I'll do that right now. Scrunchions. What do you get for the monthly fee?
So you get a block, or could be several blocks each month. Basically, you're going to get blocks or fabric to make up a whole quilt. It is a 10-month time period. And each month there's anywhere from 2, I don't think we've ever sewn more than 4 blocks in a month, have we?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I think like 2 to 4 units.
And sometimes They're like bits. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they're little bits and pieces because it's literally a mystery quilt. You don't know what it's going to look like. And at the very end, month 10, they give you the finishing instructions. So you have to be pretty organized and keep your pieces labeled like 1A, 1B, 1C. And at the end, they say, okay, take piece 1A and 3B and put them together and then put them in this part of the quilt. And so it's a big mystery until the very end. It's so much fun. And everything comes, if you haven't done a Cut and Cuts pre-mystery puzzle mystery quilt before, the cool thing about it is everything comes pre-cut. Yay! I'm sure, I know Shannon's done them before. Yeah. I've done them before. How much time does it save you not having to cut? Just be able to sit down and sew, right?
It's so nice.
Yes. So yeah. So Shelly, yes, I got your email about the tags. I'll be sending yours out Monday morning. So basically that's kind of the gist of it. If you want to know more about the puzzle mystery quilt, I don't know all the details besides what I just told you, although I think that's pretty close. You can go to Cut and Cut's website and look under the puzzle mystery quilt tab and the shopping, and they'll give you more information if you want to know more, especially for international, because I know there's some of you from the UK and Australia here. But yeah, I think that's about it. If Shannon's going to put her email for the Cut and Cuts, if you want to be part of the group discount, in the chat below. So grab that, email Shannon. If you can't, if for some reason you miss her email, you can always send me an email and I can forward them to Shannon, but she's going to be coordinating all that for me or for us, because yeah, I got too many things to do right now. But we were excited. I was excited when Shannon told me about this because we wanted to do this as a group sew and be able to get everybody a discount. Hello, who doesn't like a discount, right?
Yeah. No kidding.
Yep.
20% is good. If we can get that many folks.
That would be great, wouldn't it? Maybe
on vacation.
Like, that's so many, we're going to give you even more of a discount.
I would not say no.
Yes. Okay. So, again, I want to thank So Yeah for the free pattern that they provided. If you haven't gotten the pattern yet and you want to sew along with us today, the pattern is linked in the description box down below, or it's on So Yeah's website under the Dress a Girl section. It is their original pattern. It's not mine. But he gave me permission to use it for today, so you get some dresses sewn up for him and for the charity. And that's about it. So I've got my fabrics all cut. Do you have yours ready, Shannon?
I do. They're saying that
perfect.
My email isn't showing up, and my posts aren't coming up.
Okay. Can you just type like hi in the chat and I'll make you a moderator, because it's probably because of that.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Because a lot of times it blocks like things like that if you're not a moderator.
Okay. Well, understandable. They don't want people
putting all kind of crazy stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You should be a moderator now.
Okay. All right, folks. I will try again. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that.
No worries. It's weird. It blocks like those things and also web addresses. It's kind of a new thing that YouTube did, because a few months ago you could drop things in and now all of a sudden you can't. So I get it. If they're trying to keep scammers out,
Yeah. Okay. Let me know if you can see. I did just do it and I see the little wrench by my name. So
awesome.
Maybe this time.
Yeah, my chat hasn't updated yet, so I can't see it yet, but I will keep looking. Come on, update. It doesn't want to update.
Right. Yeah.
Still don't see it.
Let me check again.
Not yet. Okay. Let me try. We gotta grab my keyboard. over here. See if mine goes in. Okay, there's mine. Let me. Ruh-roh. Celie said ruh-roh. That's okay. I see where she said hi. Okay, it's
you
just
see where I said
Slate.
hi. Okay.
SLEIGH, right? Slate Arts.
Yep, SLEIGH
Mm-hmm.
Arts. Yep,
At Gmail, right?
at Gmail. Yeah.
Okay, there you go, guys. I just put it in there. For some reason I spelt it wrong and it bounces back. Then just email me and I'll forward them to Shannon. But that should be right.
Yeah.
Okay. Is anybody making a different dress? I'm using Simplicity 8102. It's a great pattern too. I am not. I'm going to follow the Sew Yeah pattern because I am 100% not a garment sewer. And Brody promised that you don't have to know how to sew clothes to do this.
Yeah. I haven't.
So,
I'm very.
You're not either, right?
This is a whole new world.
Although Shannon is, for being a brand new sewer, period, like quilter, she's amazing. So I believe you can do anything. Oh, perfect. Now your email went in with your little message. Good. Awesome.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yay. It just took its sweet time.
Yes.
All right. So
awesome. Thank you, Julie.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a second camera today, and I'm very sad about that, but I could not get it to work. So I'm just going to literally have to pick up every piece and show you guys what I'm doing. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our straps for our dress. So in the cutting instructions, hopefully you all have this cut already. There was, you had to make two 2-inch strips. So 2-inch by like 21, 22, whatever half of the width of fabric was. So we're going to start with our strips and we're going to iron these in half, just like you're making binding. So let's do that first. Seeing it now. Perfect. All right, good. Everybody's seeing it now. Yay. Yeah, and I will add Shannon's information underneath the video too. If any of you come back later and need to find it, or, you know, like if you're coming back later to find that and to find like the information to send these to, so yeah, it'll all be in the description box. I'll add it after the live's over. Because I don't think the chat replays. I don't know. I've never watched my own video replayed.
I don't think I've ever looked to see if the chat replayed.
Yeah, I don't know. I tend not to watch myself because I kind of get scared. So when you're done with the dresses, Nancy, we're going to send them directly to Brody at So Yeah. His address is, the shop address with Attention Brody is in the description box down below in my video. Please don't send them to me. Send them to Brody. Or if you have a local branch of Dress a Girl Around the World, you can take them to your local branch too. I know you can find that on their website, the Dress a Girl Around the World website. I don't know if there's one close to me or not, so I'm just going to send mine to Brody just to make it easier. Plus that way they can keep a better count of how many have been donated.
Yep.
Okay, so after we've ironed our little strips in half, you're going to open them back up and you're going to iron them in towards each other again, towards that center line that you just ironed. So it's almost like you're making bias strips, bias tape.
Okay, perfect.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're like me, I cheat and I just roll them both into the center and sew and iron them from there.
That works.
I'm not saying they're perfect that way, but speedy.
Hey, whatever makes it easier. Sometimes the chat shows in the replay and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, okay. I honestly never rewatch my lives, so I have no idea. Chat replays, but only 24 hours from our original broadcast. Okay. Learned something new today.
Oh, in the video he does with the fabric. Because they're the ties for the shoulder, Stephanie, I think like if they're longer, I feel like the dress could grow with the girl more than
That's true.
maybe.
That's true.
So that could be a good reason to make them with the fabric.
That's true. I think I just followed the
What it said in the paper.
Yeah, the paper is 2-inch, cut 1 2-inch strip with the fabric and then cut that in half. So 21 to 22 inches wide. So you have 2 strips, but you're right. It actually could grow better. I already cut this one, so I won't do it with this one, but if I'm going to make another dress, a second one, and maybe I'll do it for that one.
Yeah.
Because that's actually a very good point.
I stole that idea from Ingrid. We had lunch together yesterday. And she was talking about
fun.
that. She was talking about how that's probably why you do the ties.
Yeah, that makes actually more sense. It would be more adjustable that way. Yeah. I should have done that. Oh, well.
Nah, I mean, it's going to take all kinds of girls. So,
yeah. This one will just be for a littler girl.
Oh, the website, you can find all the ambassadors.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. So after you've sewn or ironed these both sides in, then you're going to fold it together and iron it again to make your strap. So you have no raw edges out or exposed.
Oh, can you do that? Can you send a matching doll with the dress? Liz?
Oh, that would be cute. I don't know.
That'd be so sweet.
That would be really cute, wouldn't it?
Janet, no, you do not have to join in on the Zoom to do the clues.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
You're not obligated. And if you just want to get the cuts and or the cuts, the clues each month.
Yeah.
And you can rewatch, I guess, maybe, or I don't know how that works.
Yeah, they could, or they don't even have to sew with us to get the discount or anything. It's just that we're like, oh, let's all sew together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, you don't have to be on the Zoom. You don't have to be on YouTube. I'm just opening it up for invitation for anybody who signs up, because Shannon will have your email, and I will get that list from her after everybody's on and send you all emails and be like, hey, you want to join? It is really nice to have people to talk to you while you're sewing.
It's so fun. Yeah. Makes it go by quicker.
Yeah. Almost too quick, because at the retreats, don't they feel like they go so quick because we're having so much fun talking and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I find it so nice to be able to ask a question, like, just because sometimes I'm challenged in what I'm reading, and I think I might be reading it wrong, and to be able to ask the question and so many helpful people right there to answer.
Yep. That's one thing I love about retreats, is just getting that many sewers together that you can learn from.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Different experiences, different ways of looking at the different patterns. Awesome. Yep.
Well, the Zoom will be projected to YouTube, so the video will live on my YouTube channel. So if you can't be part of it, or you don't want to be live, that's okay. You can always come back and watch it later if you're in a different time zone, especially Australia, all those places, because I know there's a bunch of y'all that come over, which I appreciate. I didn't mean to scare anybody with the offer of the Zoom. Sorry.
Oh, no.
People are like, what? I have to be on Zoom to participate? Nope, no thanks. No.
We don't want to ruin anybody's witness protection program.
Right. But it would be kind of like a little virtual retreat every month.
Yes. But just a small, you're not, dedicating too much time to it, because they sew up pretty quickly, because they're with the pre-cut, and they use, I'm guessing, like an AccuQuilt, but like an industrial kind of AccuQuilt.
They have the industrial AccuCutter. Yep.
Yeah. And so all of their corners line up perfectly, and oh, do you have the same little, it's a cute little thing. I love this little guy.
What brand is that one?
Sunbeam.
Oh, that is a cute little one.
I used to use, there was a Cricut, little Cricut one, but it does not like steam at all. So it would like code out and then turn off when if I was trying to do it over, like best press or whatever. And so I had to get, a real one. I already had the Cricut one, so I was trying to save some money.
I don't blame you.
Trying to be frugal.
Okay, so I've pressed my tie. We're going to sew the end shut, or sew both ends shut, and then we're going to sew down the open side to close this guy up on both straps. Oh, Liz Thibodeau said that she has the same iron as you. Awesome.
I do not have a day or time in mind. I'm gonna go with Stephanie's expertise on that. How that'll work out for us.
Shannon, I think Shannon Rhodes asked that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Shannon, we're probably more than likely going to do it just on Saturdays with Steph, just because it's really tough for me to do a second live with my kiddos and everything during the week. Y'all, my husband is traveling so much with this new job. He loves it, which I'm so happy that he's happy. Yeah. But it's been really tough to get anything done. But he's usually home on the weekend, so it's a really good time for me. I know some of you work on the weekend, and I'm sorry about that, but there again, the reason why I'm going to do a Zoom to YouTube, which is how Shannon and I are projecting to you now, is because it will live on my channel. So if you can't come on Saturdays at my time, you can always rewatch and feel like you're still sewing with us.
Ooh,
sort
Wanda,
of
that
now
sounds
that these straps aren't going to be long enough.
Hi, Ingrid. Yeah, picking fabric is I'm so wishy-washy, flip-floppy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wanda gets the cotton cut snippets. I hadn't even heard of that. You receive scraps from the.
Yep, they give you scraps left over from the puzzle mystery quilts, and you have to kind of figure out how to put them together to make something.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm with Ingrid though. Ingrid said the most time consuming part of quilting for me is picking fabric and cutting pieces. I'm looking forward to trying cotton cuts. I can pick fabric, but cutting for me is really slow. So I love that it comes cut. It's awesome because I can just open the package, sit down and sew it.
Yep.
And it pushes me out of my comfort zone too, because sometimes if I don't find a colorway that I'm like jumping at, I'll pick something that I've been looking at for a long time. Like right now I'm doing the K facet colorway for the current sew along. I wanted to do a K facet quilt for so long, but his fabrics scared the pee-pee out of me because they're so big and bold and I didn't know how to cut them to make them work. So
yeah,
guess what? Cotton Cuts is cutting them for me. I don't have to figure that out.
Yeah. I love just being able to open that bag, sit down. Even sometimes it's just like 30 minutes, depending on what bits you're working on. And then you feel accomplished. You've done something.
Yes. No, absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree with you.
Very good for low sojo days.
Yes. Because you don't have to think. All you have to do is sew.
Yep. Oh, if you've never done cotton cuts before, the first clue will come with the color card. Don't do the thing that I did the first time I did it and throw that thing away. Save your color card because you need it for the rest. You'll need to refer to that color card. It tells you what color A is, what color B is, what color C.
Yep.
Save that. Save that.
That's a great hint. The other hint I have for you is when the color card comes, take a picture with your cell phone just in case you accidentally lose it or throw it away.
Yes. If you join, oh yeah, any size. If you do the small or the large, please join us. And you're still a part of. You'll still get the discount. It doesn't matter which size you do. Yep.
Okay, I'm really praying these straps aren't too small now.
Yeah. I have a feeling.
This might have to go to a very small girl. That's okay.
Awesome, Janet. Very excited. I will. Oh, Ingrid, yes. So the dress is gonna be. Oh, Stephanie, gotta see the fabric you're using too, because the straps are very pretty.
Oh, thank you. So I'm just using some fabric I had in my stash, and some of you might recognize this because it might have been in a box. But I'm using this for the main part of the dress. And this is it's like, this is the white background, so it's gonna be the coordinating.
Very cute.
Then I'm working on another one too that I started to try to figure out what I was doing. And this one's gonna be red polka dot with white polka dot trim.
Minnie Mouse's dress.
Yes.
I brought a bunch of fabrics. I took myself away for the weekend and I'm in a hotel room because I needed a break. So I brought 5 different fabrics because I wasn't sure which one I was going to want to use, and I didn't want to be left with nothing. But I decided to start with this green with little like bamboo kind of flower on it,
cute.
with a hot pink for the strap and the pockets.
Nice. I love that color combination, like lime green and hot pink. Perfect.
Yeah, I think that's going to be fun. I'm excited to see what everybody else is working on too.
Yeah.
See that posted.
Okay, do you have your straps done?
Yes.
All right. So the next thing we're going to do then is we're going to make the pocket. So the pocket starts out looking like this. This should be I don't have my thing right in front of me. 6 by 10, was it? Piece of fabric?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. 6 by 10 piece of fabric. You're going to fold it onto itself right sides together. And you're going to sew it all the way around, except leave like a little inch gap on the one end so we can turn the pocket right side out. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to iron mine and make a crease with my iron. Keep it where I want it. So it's in half. And then just sew all the way around and leave an opening right here on the bottom.
Yep. Oh, these three.
Now the pattern does say to do this a 1/2 inch, but I did watch Brody's tutorial and it said a 1/4 inch. And I did the first one a 1/2 inch and it came out kind of funky. So I think the 1/4 inch would be better.
Okay.
Did you do yours a 1/2 or a 1/4 when you did yours?
I did mine a 1/4.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you guys get the pattern, it does say 1/2 inch in there, but he did say in this video 1/4 inch. So far this 1/4 inch is looking a lot better than the 1/2 inch. So don't go by the pattern, do the 1/4 inch.
Yep.
Hey Shelly, how you doing?
Ooh, HSTs.
Well,
I love anything paisley.
What's that?
I love anything paisley. Shannon Rose is doing purple paisley butterflies.
Oh, that'll be cute. And white pin dots for the trim. How cute will that be?
That's darling.
Hi Sue, how you doing? How are you feeling? Teresa said, is there a link to the Zoom? There will be. There will be a link when it's time to start sewing the Cotton Cuts puzzle mystery quilt together.
A tree.
That's the part that I will take care of, but Shannon's going to coordinate everything otherwise.
Yeah, you just shoot me an email. Oh, I could put the email back in the chat again too. I will do that in just a sec. But you shoot me an email to that slatearts@gmail.com. I'm gonna combine everybody together into one distribution list so that we'll be able to send out any updates, any information you guys might need in one location.
Perfect. So here's my pocket before I've turned it right side out. I just clipped off the corners just to make it easier when we turn it. So we're going to make 2 of those because each dress needs 2 pockets. Hey, Patrice, how you doing?
Hi, Nelly. Shall we? Hi, Marie. Oh, Marie, that's okay. Yeah. No, the whole group will get a discount depending on how many, 10 people, 10%, 15 people, 15%, 20 and above. 20 and anything above 20 will be 20%. 20% off for the entirety. So if you do small, you'll get 20% off of the cost of the small. If you do the large, you'll get 20% off the cost of the large. Now, what I forgot to ask was, because you can do a buy it all at one time thing. Mm-hmm. So, and I think that's already discounted. So I don't know if I meant to ask that question. Well,
the buy it all is not discounted. You just get, if you buy it all up front, you get free shipping, and then they give you like an additional 20% off, I think, anything in their shop code.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I would think it would apply to that too.
Would still apply. Okay.
Yeah.
I will get confirmation on exactly how that is, because I didn't think to ask that.
Because that's typically how I do mine, so that way the shipping's free.
Yeah, I like the shipping free part, but that's a lot up front. I know that's not for everybody. Like when I started with a small. The $18 a month was a much easier chunk.
Oh yeah, that's how I did when I started too. I just happened this last time around to have a little bit of cash where I could pay for it all,
Yeah. And also, Nancy, I will email everybody back to confirm that I've gotten your email, so that you know that I got it. And then we'll start sending out like group emails from there.
Awesome.
Oh, Patrice, I'm sad that you're still not feeling good.
She gets sick.
Yeah. Nastiness going around.
Yeah. I had that a few weeks ago and it was no fun. Mm-mm. I was just praying that it would be gone by Quilt Market.
Yes. Yeah, that seemed like a ton of fun.
It was so much fun, and I met so many great, sweet, amazing people. So just to be around so many people who love quilting for so many days, that was great.
Yeah. So many people speaking your language.
Yeah. At some point, my husband starts going blank when I'm talking about quilting. Yep, Teresa, I lost the bobbin race. Sorry.
I'm reacquainting myself with my Singer patchwork this weekend.
Nice.
And she and I we're still having discussions about how she feels about tension.
Oh.
I have not been able to figure it out all weekend long.
Yeah. Sheila, I don't know what I'm making. I'm making whatever's in the pattern for. So yeah, she asked me if I'm making the size 7 or the size 8. I'm like, whatever the pattern's telling me to do, I'm doing.
Yeah.
I am not a garment sewer in any way, shape, or form. So this is definitely out of my comfort zone, but I love to support charities and I really wanted to support this. So.
Yep.
Hi, Nellie. Nellie said, I'm making the dress, but don't have labels. If you send me an email, you have to email me. If you email me at stephanies.stitches@yahoo.com, my email's in the chat somewhere. I can send you labels. I still have some, but you have to email me your address.
And Stephanie, I got a bunch from the website. So if you run out, let me know, because it was so inexpensive and it supports them. So I just got like 100 of them. So please let me know. I can send some too.
I've still got, where did my bag go? I think I've still got quite a few. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have had a lot of requests. So thank you all who's requested, because obviously you're sewing a dress and I really appreciate that. I bought 200. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, somebody was asking about the differences, how much yardage you're using. So I think it was 3/4 of a yard. It was the main fabric for the dress body.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm doing the 3/4 too. So
yeah, I feel that's a wee little girl.
Yeah. I think Brody said his daughter, who's 6, fits in this size. So
okay.
Yeah.
Ingrid, thank you. At the beginning. So yeah, Cotton Cuts is going to send me the code. I'll send the code to everybody. It is a refund from them. So I'll have to, figure, like, what does that mean? Is it a refund every month? Is it a refund at the end when we're all done? These are all good questions that I did not think about. So I appreciate everybody asking these. This is good.
No, perfect.
I will find out these details.
Yeah.
And get that info to you.
Okay, so I totally put my purple thing down somewhere and I can't find it to poke out the corners. I'm sure it's going to show up after I poke them out with this pen.
Yeah, Robin says that the pattern fits Sophie and she's almost 6. Yep. Okay, cool. So that's probably, what is that, like? Probably the 4 to 6 range.
Yeah. Liz said, has anybody found a machine embroidery design label? The website has directions to print them. I don't know anything about embroidery. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So I don't know.
Nor do I.
I've thought about doing the embroidery thing once or twice. And then I said, nope, you've already got way too much thread between the long arm and the regular sewing machine. You can't do anything else. Shelly Stewart said, I will take more than one tag if you have enough. I can pay you for them. You cannot pay me for them. I am happy to send them to you if you're making a dress. So thank you so much. And just send me a follow-up email, Shelly, and tell me how many you want, like how many dresses you want to make. And I will be happy to send that to you. I'm just excited that we can send some girls some dresses for Christmas.
So awesome. I was learning a little bit more about this and about what they do, and they were, talking about how they send them all over the world. So, don't only think summer dresses. And I was like, oh, really cute little winter dresses too. But then I was like, oh, that's much more construction than I know how to do.
Right. Right.
Like, oh, that's sleeves. That's
right.
Things
so
on.
For those of us who are not garment sewers, we'll be making the summer dresses.
Yes.
For those of you who are garment sewers, please make the winter dresses.
Yep, exactly. Oh, Janet, they go all over the world. One of the girls I was watching She said that she knows a couple of the dresses. I'm out of Maryland, and she was out of Maryland too, which was kind of cool. In Baltimore, and she said she knows some of the dresses were going to Baltimore. So, but then also they went all around the world. So it's, I guess, where the need is at the time.
Yep. Okay, so I got my pockets done. I have them turned. I ironed them flat. How far are you at? Where are you at?
Yep. Got them too.
Got them done? Awesome. Yep. So the next step, when I read this, I was like, oh, I like this step. It's like the easiest one. All we have to do is take our accent piece that's going to be the bottom of the dress. Let me find that. The cuff of the dress on the bottom. All we have to do is put it wrong sides together, so the pretty sides out, and fold it in half and iron it in half. I was like, oh, well, that's like the easiest part of this whole dress.
Love that the most.
I know. And then we're going to set that aside until we have the scary part of the dress, which is the sleeves and stuff done. If it doesn't come out well, Shannon, I'm going to blame Brody because he said quilters could make these. Like you said.
It's nice to have somebody to place the blame.
They do seem like rather, on the easier side of garment sewing. So.
Yeah. There's no like ruffles or pleats or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just a little bit worried about the armholes. That's where I'm a little bit like,
Oh, I didn't think about reading, because I saw some of them were like putting bias binding around the armholes and stuff. Did we have to do that?
I think you can, but I think the pattern just has us like fold over
it's
twice.
Like the French seaming everything. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so ta-da, cuff made. Easiest part. So I'm going to set all that stuff aside. And I'm going to get the body of my dress and I'm going to take a drink of water for a second.
There you go.
Okay, now that it's cold out, my husband is totally a freeze baby and we have basically heat wars in this house. And he turns it up to like 75. I think between that and the hot flashes, I think he's trying to kill me. And I get so dry in the winter, so you guys are going to see me drink like water every 2 seconds.
Yep.
Okay. Are you ready to do the body?
I am as ready as I'm going to be.
I was going to say I'm scared, but I'll make it work. Scared. All right. So let's see. I'm a little bit confused on this part, so maybe you can help as well. I actually thought we had to cut these in 2 pieces.
Yeah. Okay. So did I. I thought I read that it's 2 pieces and then you French seam the one side together.
Okay.
Sew the bottom.
Okay.
So it's flat. But then I'm like, well, why do we have to do it in 2 pieces? Couldn't we just keep it
in 1 piece? Yeah. But I already cut my pieces, so I guess I'm going to do it in 2 pieces.
Okay. I did not because I thought, no, I don't know.
I was going to say, I think you probably could though. I think you could keep it in 1 piece and make it easier for yourself and only have to do 1 seam, right? So if you've not
second,
cut
that's
yours
the
in two
armhole.
pieces- yeah. So if you've not cut yours in two pieces, I wouldn't, because I'm thinking
Okay.
now it would have been much easier.
All right.
So the first thing
gonna
we're going to do is I've got my two pieces, wrong sides together, so the right side's out, laid on top of each other. If you have one big piece, just fold it in half on itself. And we're going to measure and mark. So I'm using a friction pen. Use your favorite marking tool. It doesn't have to be a friction pen. 8.5 inches down and 1 inch in from each on each edge to do the armholes.
Oh, maybe that's why they need to be two separate pieces. That might be why they have to be two separate pieces. Because wouldn't I be doing it in the middle of the chest if I have both pieces together? Oh,
I don't know.
because hold on. Let me think this through. I am the worst pattern follower person in the entire world, and I convince myself that I can outthink the pattern writers every time.
Well, and like I said, I'm not a garment sewer, so I'm going by the pattern.
Yes.
And the pattern does show it in two pieces, so I'm doing it in two pieces.
That is the wise choice, Stephanie.
Yeah, but I think I've seen it made with one piece. I just, I'm just going to do it in two because I don't know what I'm doing.
You're a wise woman. Right? Because, oh, buggers.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You need to because of the underarm.
Auntie Handmade said, I was using my sister's phone earlier. She finished her first dress and she has never sewn before. Okay, so that's awesome, which means we should be able to do this.
Okay. It makes the armhole a lot easier if you do cut it into two pieces. And it says because you need the underarm.
Good to know.
Easier.
Easier is better for me.
All right, ladies.
I'll take easier. So, all right, good. Now, if this was a quilt thing, y'all know I'd whip this out in no time, but.
You know what? I brought enough fabric that I can fix it. I'll just go with a different color.
No, everybody's saying that Brody had it in two pieces on the video too. Okay, good. I didn't get that far in his video. I forgot about that he had the video and I just watched a little bit of it before we started. So, okay. So I drew my line 1 inch in and down 8.5 inches. And then we're going to cut down that line until you got about 1.5 inches away from, sorry, I should lift this up. We're going to cut down this line until you get about 1.5 inches away from the bottom where you marked your line. And then you're going to curve towards the end here. So we make the little arms like this, like sort of like a J.
Oh, yep. Okay.
And I think I'm going to use scissors instead of a rotary cutter because I'm thinking I could make a big mess with this with a rotary cutter. At least with the curved part. Well, for better or for worse, it's cut. Now the other side. All right, that side's cut. Now, what do we do? Okay, so it says we're going to hem the armholes by folding the raw edges under a 1/4 inch and then again a 1/4 inch and top stitch in place. Okay. So I'm assuming that's all 4 sides or all 4. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Because at some point they're gonna have to like meet up again. So yeah, they're gonna be all the same.
This is going to be interesting. I think I'm going to iron these before I try to.
Oh yeah.
Like iron them over the 1/4 inch. If there's garment sewers out there watching and you're screaming, please tell us that we're doing something wrong.
Oh, measurements for bigger girls online. Oh, cool.
Oh, did somebody put some in there?
Anielle said she's gonna post it on Facebook.
Oh, awesome. That's great. Yeah, we're kind of neglecting the older girls with these dresses because they're tiny.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what I did, but I feel like I accomplished something because now I feel like I have the armhole for both sides and I just have to sew the back seam. So I don't know what I did, but I'm on board with it. I'm just going to go with it.
Awesome. Wait, did you leave yours in one piece?
I did. So I'm going to have to like cut like a little like neck action.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Well, I'll follow because I think there's like some scrunching happening, right?
Well, I think you have to make like a pocket for the string to go in
with the ties. Yeah. Okay. So never mind. I won't go too far off the reservations, but I'm pretty excited about what I just did.
Awesome. Sometimes you just have happy accidents, right?
Yes.
Hey, Kathleen, the only link I have for the pattern is the one in the description box below the video. Or you can go directly to Sew Yeah's website. And they've got it under Dress a Girl, I think.
Balloonist, I like that you're doing that. I think you're right. People forget about the older girls.
Yeah. Okay.
Or like me, the bigger boned girls.
Right. It sort of looks like a arm thing starting.
Yeah.
Doing something right. Okay, the ironing is definitely like that helped because it was all I didn't have to like hold on to fabric and sew.
Okay.
We told you this was going to be the blind leading the blind tonight.
It's fun though.
It is fun. Okay. Hold it again.
A pocket that has a belt loop for a waist tie. Aww. Little waist tie. That's cute.
That sounds really cute.
Are you burning yourself?
Yes, I did. I was like, oh, that got really hot. Because I'm trying to like fold the fabric over and iron at the same time.
I just realized when I went to culinary school, I found out and they called me Michael Jordan because whenever I was concentrating on whatever I was cooking or baking or whatever, I would stick my tongue out like he does.
Oh,
and I was just now doing it while I was doing these armholes.
That's funny. My daughter does that when she concentrates.
Does she?
Yes.
Girl,
like when
my
she's
own heart.
drawing or something
Yep.
and she's really concentrating, she sticks her tongue out. It's so cute.
Girl after my own heart. All right. Oh, I can see where the ironing would have helped around the curve of the armhole.
Okay, I can see why some people might just use bias tape to hem the armholes because going around this curve is a little interesting.
Yes. Huh.
Okay, got it done though.
Excellent.
Now to the other piece.
Oh, you know what? You could make bias tape out of the same material. Janet, you're right.
You could, yeah. Well, we kind of already did with the straps, didn't we?
Yep.
Okay, that was my third armhole and it's coming easier. So if you all are doing this and you have never made garments before either, I promise it gets a little bit easier with each one.
Excellent.
It's like, okay, that one went smoother than the other two. So how is the improv going, Shannon?
Oh, it's going really well. We have a show next Saturday out in Baltimore for the first time.
Oh,
So
cool.
we're kind of like the headliners because
cool.
I don't know how it happened, but there's 3 groups. The first 2 groups have like 20 minutes each, and then we have like an hour. So
oh my goodness, wow.
I'm very excited. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's pretty neat. It's pretty wild.
Very cool.
Yeah. Thanks for asking. It's it's fun because I got married, had kids, got divorced, raised kids, and decided that when both of my kids are now over 21, and so they're all doing their own stuff, and I was like, oh, now was an opportunity for me to do things for me.
Yeah.
So anybody out there who feels like it's too late for something, I am here to say it is not. Go and do fun, cool things.
Yes, yes. And you are. I think you're amazing.
Having the time of my life.
I love the one picture you shared that you were on stage in the Nut House t-shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
What is so it is, yeah, it's a have you ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway, where they have like those short little games where they do the improv and the audience gives them ideas for like where they are, or they pull something out of a hat and tells them their lines or whatever. That's what me and 4 of my friends do. We all met taking classes I'm in Frederick, Maryland, so there's a theater in Frederick that does adult classes. There's 2 improv levels, and then there's an adult acting class as well. And we all met taking the improv class and got together and formed a troupe. And so we do the very much like, yeah, I mean, nowhere near as good, of course. Those people on Whose Line Is It Anyway, Colin Mockery, oh my gosh, they're insane. But it's a lot of fun. And so we have a show a month, basically. We took some time off in the summer, but we are set up for a show a month through the winter. And Baltimore is new for us. We've been doing it just in Frederick.
Awesome.
Oh, study performing arts in New York. That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's stuff I wish I had done. But I don't regret anything. I'm where I'm supposed to be, so I'm totally fine with that. But there are definitely things. I joke that my parents set me up for failure because they always told me I could be anything I wanted to be, and I believed them. And there's too many things I wanted to be. So I didn't focus on anything.
Yeah.
But I'm focusing now, and that's all that matters.
That's cool though that you have so much interest in different things.
Yeah, it keeps life interesting.
Yeah.
I'm never bored.
So do you have all your sleeves done?
My sleeves? No, I'm doing the second roll.
Okay.
I was battling the curve. I was battling with.
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
I think I just went slow, and they're not perfect, but it's enclosed, which is the important part. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So after you guys get the sleeves on, the curved sewn, we're going to go back across the top of the dress, and you're going to fold over a 1/2 inch and sew that down.
Okay.
And then you're going to fold over again 1.5 inches down. to like make a casing for the ties. So if you're done with your sleeves, go ahead and do that part. I guess not sleeves, armholes. I keep calling them sleeves, but
oh yeah. Oh, see, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
didn't even question it.
I promise we're not making sleeves. We're not learning that skill tonight because I'm not the one to teach you that.
Oh, Ingrid, thanks for posting the YouTube.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Soya's video.
Yep. Good night, Janet, or good morning, actually.
Yeah. Morning, Janet. Have an awesome day. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and if folks are joining late, like, hi, Katie. I'm gonna put in the info for the cotton cuts.
We'll do a quick recap at the end too. So that way, in case anybody did come in late and they didn't hear about the cotton cuts deal. Yep, wrong sides together when you're making that casing. So well, that's more than 1.5 inches. I did my 1/4 inch and then I'm going to flip down, putting the wrong sides together, and then I'm going to stitch this. We're going to make sure we don't stitch up these sides because that's where your straps that we made, the strings that we made, are going to go. Shannon just put her email again in for the Cotton Cuts Village Green contact her if you're interested in joining the group for that. We will recap that again at the end when we're all done with our addresses, in case anybody came in late and you didn't hear about what we've got going on with Cotton Cuts. But you'll need her email, so write it down.
Mm. Oh, Marla, it says a 1/4 inch, then then 1.5.
Yeah, it's the pattern says, let's see, you're going to fold down a 1/4 inch, stitch in place, and then fold over. Mine says 1.5 inches to create the. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if you said.
Did I say
1.5 but said half?
Oh, sorry.
That's why.
Sorry. Don't listen to me. Yeah, sorry if I said a 1/2 inch. 1/4 inch, then 1.5 inches. The purpose of the 1/4 inch is just to have not like so there's not a raw edge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a little intimidated by this, so if I'm not speaking correctly, that's why. But we'll get her done.
Yes.
And I'm ironing down my 1.5 inch, so I know where to go.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're a quilter, this is almost like making a hanging pocket. We've got like a tube on the back now with 2 open sides, and that's where we're going to put in little straps. And you need to do that on both pieces. This is actually going smoother than I thought it would, Shannon.
All right, the arm. Okay, I'm behind because of the armhole, but
No, you're fine.
now that I finished that first one, it makes much more sense, and I'm ready.
Right?
Because I kept it in one piece. I only have 2 to do.
Yeah.
But now it makes much more sense now that I did that first one. So I will catch up.
No worries. It did. It clicked for me after I did the first 2, like on the one side.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, the other 2 went easier. So. Okay. I'll read the chat for a minute, let you catch up. Alrighty. It's like a drawstring bag with armholes and open at the bottom. Yeah.
Yes,
just
exactly.
like that. That's exactly what it is. We're making a channel just like you do for a drawstring bag, and you're absolutely right. Great way of putting it. Yep, I backstitched, Nellie. Thank you for reminding us, though. She said, try not to forget to backstitch in the same area. Yep. Yeah, because you don't want it to come apart there and then the straps come out.
And you know, kids are tough on their stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that they even mentioned that in the video, like, be liberal with your backstitching. All right, so I will talk a little bit more about the cotton cuts deal while Shannon's catching up, because I know a few of you joined a little bit later. So Shannon came to me with this amazing idea because she had found out from Cotton Cuts, if you get a larger group of folks to join in as to sew together the puzzle mystery quilts, that we can get an awesome discount. So Shannon's on my channel today to talk. She was on my channel to talk about it and to sew the dresses with me. I met Shannon through my very first retreat in Millersburg, Ohio. And then she also came to my Pennsylvania retreat a couple months ago. So I've gotten
awesome.
Yeah, thanks. I've gotten to know her a little bit, and she's a sweetheart, and I'm so happy to have her here and that she was willing to organize this little Cotton Cuts deal that we have going on. So she found out from Cotton Cuts, if you get 10 people, you get 10% off the Cotton Cuts puzzle mystery quilts. If you get 15, you get 15% off. And if you get 20 or more, you get 20% off. So hello, that's awesome. And she came to me and she said, look, this is what we can get, but I don't have enough people. Would you be willing to, kind of maybe help me out with this? And I said, absolutely. Because anytime we can get a discount for anybody, yeah, including myself.
Yes.
And not only are we going to get the discount, but if you're part of the group, Shannon's going to keep track of everybody's emails. And every time a clue comes out, that following Saturday, right after the clue comes to everybody, that'll probably be the day that we sew it, unless one of us has a conflict, like if Shannon has an improv or if I've got something going on, we'll move it around. But we'll try to do it every Saturday, and like Saturdays with Steph, where we sew it all together. And I will send her a link. If you're comfortable, you can join the live, because we're going to project it to YouTube, and you can sew along with us. And if you're not comfortable, you can sew it in your own home following along with us. If you can't sew on Saturday evening, that's okay. The video will live on YouTube. So if you want to come back later and sew along with us, not live, that's fine as well. But the whole idea is, if we do this as a group, we get a nice little discount. So I'm real excited about that, and that will have friends to sew with. So that's the Cotton Cuts deal. If you want to be part of that group, you'll have to send an email to Shannon. her email is somewhere about in the chat, and we'll throw it up there again before we're done here tonight. Or you can email me and I can forward it on to Shannon because I've got her email address. But she's going to coordinate everything for me or for us, because I keep saying for me, it was Shannon's idea. But she's going to coordinate everything because I just don't have the time to kind of organize everything. I've got a lot of other things going on. But I'm going to host the videos here on my channel so we can all sew together. So thank you so much, Shannon, for doing this. I think it's awesome.
Thank you for being gracious, and not that you ever aren't, but that you're gracious enough to support this crazy idea.
Oh, I think it's a great idea. I don't think it's crazy at all. Who doesn't like to save money, especially in this crazy economy, right?
Right. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Why is she mad at me?
Oh, perfect. Ingrid just posted your email again. Thank you, Ingrid. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
So the puzzle mystery quilt, this next one is called, they name each one a different thing. The current one is called Piazza. It'll be finishing in, gosh, March?
Yeah.
I think.
They overlap. They overlap
a little bit. They're 10-month programs. So this one's called Piazza, and all the names are like Italian names. The next time it's called Village Green. Sign-ups start December 2nd, and they have anywhere from, they usually have 12, 15, 18 different colorways to pick from. I know they're in the process of they send us a color card if you've been part of the Puzzle Mystery Quilts, but they are adding at least 2 more colorways, because when we were all at Quilt Market together, she found some additional fabric that she loved.
Ooh.
So there are going to be 2 additional colorways to what was on the card that has already been released. So you'll want to check all the colors out again on the website once they get them up there. I don't think they're up there yet. But signups do begin December 2nd. I don't remember.
7 a.m.
Pardon?
7 a.m.
7 a.m. Thank you. I was going to say, I don't remember
Eastern.
what time. 7 a.m. Central time? Because they're Central, right?
Oh, shoot. Yes.
Yeah. I think it's 7
yes, they
a.m.
are
Central time. If there's a colorway that you fall completely in love with, go at 7 a.m. Set your alarm, do whatever you have to do, because even if it's in the middle of the night for you, because they do sell out colorways within like an hour or 2 sometimes. So if it's something that looks like it's going to be really popular, like I know there's a Tula one this time. Tula usually sells out in an hour.
It's with the new one, right? The moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll want to go over there on December 2nd. We're not sure exactly the details of how this is going to work with the discount, if you get it ahead of time or if there's a code you're going to put in or whatever. Shannon's going to find out all that information. So like I said, if you want to be part of the group, email her and she'll send out group email blasts to let us all know what's going on and what to do. So, and that will also be when we do the Zoom or the sew alongs, Shannon will send you a link if you want to come on and sew along with us. You are not required to sew on video with us. If you want to sew with us and you don't want to be on video, just don't join the Zoom. Just hop on my YouTube channel, watch the video as we sew and sew with us at home. If you would like to come on and sew with us, because it's really fun to have people to talk to and sew along with, you will have to have sound and video because we'll want to see your beautiful face. And that's it so far. Shannon has not sent any emails out yet because this is brand new. We are announcing it today. But after, I'm not sure when she'll have time to do the first email, but she'll get to you, I promise. She's awesome.
I will, my goal is to do that tonight.
Awesome.
To let everybody know that I got your email, to let you at least know that it's received. That's the goal. And I am battling this machine, Stephanie, so please carry on.
Okay. So for those of you who have never done puzzle mystery quilts before, it's a 10-month program. You can pick a small or a large. A small size is a 48 by 60 inch finished quilt. A large is, I believe, 72 inches square. So you can a throw versus like a bed, small bed size quilt, which you could actually add extra borders to if you want to make it like a queen or something. The price difference is, I think, $10. I think the small is 18 something a month and the large is 28 something a month. But if we get 20 people, you're going to get 20% off those prices. So
yep,
the reason why we decided to throw this out there.
Yeah, the more the merrier too that can join us. It's exciting.
Yep.
Hi, Kathy. Excellent. Janet and Jackie. I will email you guys tonight.
Oh, and somebody asked what the time frame for is. I did say signups for December. It begins February 2nd or 3rd, somewhere around there, is when they send out the first clues. So.
Oh, I'm doing the Piazza too. I love it. I did the creamy Italia, I think it is.
Oh, did you?
Creamy peaches. Oh, so
pretty. That one was so pretty. You'll have to show me that one when you're done.
Okay. I think this machine knows I was talking about getting a different travel machine, and she hates me now.
The machine's like, that's it. I'm not working for you anymore. You want to replace me? I'll show you.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the large too, Marie.
Are you?
I think so.
Yeah. I have never done a large one. I've only done the small ones. But I think I'm going to do a large as well.
Yeah.
Have you done the large ones before?
Let's see. I did large in the Piazza. I did small in the, what is it? The
So Sweet.
So Sweet one. I did small, and the one before that I did small.
Okay.
So I can't remember one that what it was called, the one before that, but I did it in Halloween colors, the purple and the orange.
Oh,
grunge.
the Olympia? Yeah.
Yeah, the Olympia, that's what it was. Yep, that was fun. I haven't finished all the clues on that, but
yeah. I finished all my clues, but I didn't put the final thing together for the Olympia. And I did like purple batiks for that one.
Oh, nice.
I just need to get it together.
Janet, when you get Clue 10 for So Sweet, that's where you'll see the card for the Village Green. So you have to take a look at the colorways, because at least last week they weren't on the website yet. I don't know if now coming back.
I don't think they are yet either. I think they're trying to make sure they can get those last two colors before they put it up.
Gotcha.
I think that's what Kim told me.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Have all the information there.
I've only done one mystery, and that was from FWFC. Can't wait to try cotton cuts. Not sure what FWFC is, unless it's supposed to be Fort Worth Fabric Studio.
Oh.
But cool. I really kind of like mystery quilts. I didn't think I would, because I don't usually like to give up that kind of control, but
they're genius in the way they have them done.
You know, the funny thing is I don't know if you do this, but I like sometimes like, oh, I know what this is going to look like. Like I can guess by the pieces. And then the thing comes and I'm like, that's not at all what I thought.
That is not how I thought it was going to go together.
Right.
Come on, little friend, be nice to me.
The Piazza is the only one they're showing, Janine said. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think they had it up yet. They'll have it up soon. Oh, okay. Yeah, Marie, the Fort Worth Ever Studio for Valentine's. Yeah. Jackie said I got the new colorway card with clue 4 from Piazza. Awesome. But there'll be 2 extra colors besides those, so keep a lookout. Did you get your armholes done?
I got the machine rethreaded.
Awesome.
That's where we are in the negotiations of whether she's going to work or
not. Katie Kraft said I've been madly sewing a tabletop or wall hanging for a charity auction. She's almost done. That's very awesome. Okay, so I've got my little channels made at the top of the dress. This is the inside of the dress where we're going to put the strings through. So far, so good. Now, let's see. Okay, so it looks like we're going to do one side we're going to put one side together French seamed before we put the cuff on. So
right. I remember that.
Yeah. So I'm going to clip with Wonder Clips, or you can pin whatever you like, this one side of the dress together to do a French seam. If you've never done a French seam, it's going to seem kind of funny how you're going to sew this. You're actually going to sew it with the pretty sides out first, with the wrong sides of your fabric together, and you're going to do a 1/4 inch. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. And then you're going to flip it and put the pretty sides together or right sides together, and you're going to do a 1/2 inch seam. So that way you're enclosing this raw edge and there's no exposed seam.
Seems very backwards, but yeah,
it does.
Turns out pretty.
The first time I did one of those like easy pillowcases where you do that, I was like, this doesn't compute. Why are we sewing the fabric this way?
Yes.
But after you do it, you're like, oh, now I get it.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like completely extra to do the French seams. I mean, I get why they do it for the little girls, of course, because raw edges and all that kind of stuff. But it is a really pretty finish.
It does. It looks really, really nice. So I've got my right sides together. I'm going to do this one side. Starting at the bottom of the armhole and down the side of the dress. Don't close your armhole up. That's something I probably would do. Oh, good point, Shelly. If you guys have a serger, you don't have to go through this French seam thing. You could just serge your seams shut. Make them all pretty and no raw edges. Yeah. I do not have a serger.
I think I am going to try that with the next one I do.
Yeah.
Break out my serger and see. The only thing I've used my serger for is a bucket hat. So
yeah,
we're going to explore new worlds with it.
Awesome. Hey, Lori, how you doing? This dress is just one size, but somebody earlier had put in the chat like ways you can make it bigger. And I know if you like go online, there's other dress patterns or, you know, to make it for larger, for older girls. I wish I could help you. I'm not a garment sewer. We're lucky that I'm going to get this done. But I did want to help it, you know. So the way I can help is sew one or two and then send labels to you guys. That's the way I can help.
One of the greatest things about quilters since I've started doing it 2 years ago is how much help, like when any natural disaster, jump on board with getting people taken care of.
Yep. I know anytime like the hurricane that went through Florida, I mean, yeah. the last one and the current one that just hit, I mean, as soon as like things went through, people are like, okay, where do I send quilts to?
Yep. What do we do?
That's so
Where
awesome.
do we sign up?
Yep.
It's a great group to be a part of.
Oh, yeah. Some machines have a cut and sew serger feet, said Jackie. Well, that's awesome. Can you make any sleeveless dress or do they limit you to only a few patterns? Actually, you can make sleeve dresses, and Shelly, you would be the one to do it. Shelly's a garment sewer. She came to our Camano Island, Washington retreat.
Oh, awesome.
She makes shirts and all kinds of amazing things. She's a fabulous quilter too. But yeah, they could use winter dresses too, Shelly. If I know you know how to do sleeves, girl.
Yeah.
I'm making the sleeveless one because I have no idea what I'm doing. And this is supposed to be the easiest dress that even quilters that don't know how to make garments can do.
Amen.
And we're getting there, right, Shannon?
Yep.
Just got here. Is this the infamous pillowcase dress? Yes. But like Shannon was saying earlier, they do send these all over the world, including keeping some in the United States. So I'm going to assume the ones that are sleeveless are probably going to go to warmer climate countries. If you make one with sleeves, they could send it to a kiddo like somewhere colder. So yeah, if you are a garment sewer and you can make sleeves, please. The only requirements are is you cannot be able to see through it, for obvious reasons. And the dress has to have 2 pockets and no fasteners. So no zippers, no buttons, no Velcro. Has to be able to go over the head.
I did see that some folks were doing like adding like rickrack or buttons as like pretties
For
for
decoration.
add-ons.
Yeah.
But not for getting into
Not as
the dress
fasteners,
itself.
right? Because they said if they're used as fasteners and they break, they won't have any way to fix them.
Yep.
So yeah.
But if you want to go out and embellish it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Different.
Yeah. No, I've seen some really cute ones with some rickrack and things like that, like you were saying, and they're adorable. Okay, so I got me a French seam.
Oh, yay!
It's
That
getting
is
there.
so sweet. I love that pattern.
I like this. It's turning out pretty good, actually. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
All right, where are you at, Shannon?
I am now finally finishing my second armhole.
Awesome.
So I'm done with the armhole.
Okay, cool. I will look at the chat a little bit and give you a minute to catch up. Okay, let's see. Terry said, hi, have you had a chance to try the wonderful thread yet? I'm anxious to hear your opinion. Okay, so this is totally my opinion. And please don't anybody be angry with me or anything. You all might love the wonderful thread. Love it. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you all and say, I have not tried it yet because I haven't. And I'm so happy if you love it. But what I did not realize is I turned it over and I looked at it and it said made in China. And this is a personal opinion and I'm not going to get all political, but I try not to buy things made in China. I buy the thread I currently buy for my long arm is made in Japan. Orifil obviously is made in Italy, which is what I use too. I don't love to buy things made out of China. So when I saw that, I was actually very sad. I will try what I have and I'll let you guys know how it is. But I won't be purchasing anymore. So I was told they were a Japanese company. And then I found out they were made in China. So I was a little bit disappointed, but that's a personal thing. So I'm not telling any of you that you can't buy things made in China. I promise. If you want to buy those things, that's fine. It's just like a personal choice. So I will still try it out. And I will tell you how I like it or not. I've heard it's really good thread. So I am excited to try it. I just am not going to buy anymore. So, but no, I have not tried it yet. I haven't, when I run this or what I currently have in my machine out, then I will put the Wonderfill in here because I did tell you guys I would try it and let you know. So I am happy to do that.
That is fair.
Yeah. Okay, so Katie Kraft said Simplicity had a pattern. It was pattern 2241, and she got it to make a dress. So, and she said Joann's had it for $1.99. That's great.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Awesome. The other thing that, I was saying that you could do if you're a garment sewer, which I am not, so I would have no idea how to even do this, is that you could make a t-shirt dress. So they said you could take a t-shirt and just add a skirt to it.
I saw one of the ladies on their site. It's really cute.
Yes, they are adorable, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you just have to add a skirt and then make sure there's 2 pockets in the skirt. But I was like, oh, that's so cute. But I am not, like I said, 100 times over a garment sewer. So I would have no idea how to add a skirt to a shirt. But if you are, and you know how to do that, that's another way you can make a dress. And it seems like to me, and maybe I'm wrong because I'm not a garment sewer, that would be a quick and easy way to make a dress too.
The garment sewers that were doing it that way said it was easy. So yeah, I'm guessing it's a quickie for them. It's an easy for them.
Oh, thanks, Jackie. She said it's looking good. Okay, so as far as colors, you can use whatever color you want. It can have pattern on it. They prefer you not to put any like characters or holiday themed things because there's some people that don't celebrate certain holidays. But like I use this floral. I know you're allowed to use floral. You can use any cutesy girl prints, just not like Barbie or, you know, holiday like Christmas or Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, just because there might be people who don't, you know, appreciate that. So,
yep.
But as far as I know, there weren't any color restrictions. I think that was pretty much open.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, and like Tamala said in the chat, and if you put your hand under your fabric and you can see through it, don't use that. Because they are going on little girls. We don't want things being seen. Del Marie said, I use the Superior King Tut thread. The thread part is made in Egypt, but it's assembled in Japan. I thoroughly love it. And that's actually what I use when I long arm. I love King Tut. It's great. Shelly Clark said, it's easy. I made a lot of those for my kids in the 80s. I think she's talking about the t-shirt dresses.
Oh, cool.
Awesome. Terry said, the website says it's a company that started and based in Canada, possibly got a knockoff. Are you talking about Wonderful? It is based out of Canada, but the owner and operator is from Japan. And he poses like it's made in Japan, but it's not. And no, I didn't get a knockoff because I bought it directly from Wonderful at Quilt Market. So it's fine though. If I have no problem if anybody else uses that stuff. When I say things, it's just my opinion for me. Rhonda said they don't know who most of the characters are anyways. That's probably true. Oh, well, that's a good idea. Auntie Handmade said, if you're a garment sewist, you can hack a pattern that had a zipper and put buttonholes instead, and then thread your bias through like shoelaces so that you can tie it. Ooh, very clever.
That is smart.
Yeah.
See, this is why I like being on with people. They have all these good ideas.
That's very clever. I would never have thought of that because I'm not a garment sewer, but that's a very clever idea. Kind of like wedding dresses, how they're laced, you know?
Oh yeah.
Mona did what said, where are these dresses being sent to, warm or cold climate? So they're being sent all over the world. They send these everywhere to here in America, Australia, Africa, Asia. They're all over. So this pattern that we're doing today obviously is a warmer climate weather dress. I chose to do this one because So Yeah allowed me to use their pattern and to help promote them a little bit so we can get more dresses for these cutie little girls for Christmas. And because this one was supposed to be friendly for somebody who is not a garment sewer, aka myself. And it has no sleeves because sleeves I've heard are for somebody who doesn't sew garments are tricky. So I didn't want to do sleeves. So these ones obviously will go to a warmer climate location. But if you are a garment sewer like Shelly Clark in the chat, I know she is. And if any of you all are garment sewers and you can make sleeves and things, they do need some dresses for cooler weather places too, because there's kids in West Virginia that get them. There's kids in Montana that get them. There's kids in Sweden that get them. And obviously those are colder locations. So, yep. Thank you for letting me know about the troll, and thank you, Ingrid, for taking care of that. I appreciate it.
I missed a troll.
I know.
They're such a waste of time.
I know. It's so weird. Yeah, and if you go to the Dresser Girl website, all the information is there too, posted. Everything I'm repeating is everything that I heard from the guys. So
and if you can
Shelly
guilted
said,
me into
you successfully guilted me into making some with sleeves. Aw. Thank you, Shelly.
It is a very simple Google to find like different patterns and stuff. This one is, like Stephanie was saying, perfect because I got zero skill. But there are some amazing patterns out there that people have created, and they're free, but there are also recommended ones from like the big dressmakers. Simplicity is, I guess, McCall's is a different one. They're out there.
Yeah. I can quilt the pants off of anything, but I can't do garments. So you went with the simple.
Yeah. Okay. This machine is out to get me. The needle just came out.
Oh no. So I'll talk a little bit about it while she's fixing up her machine. So I started sewing with my grandma when I was 6, and she was a garment sewer, and she made me learn how to sew by sewing Cabbage Patch Kid clothes and Barbie doll clothes. I hated every minute of it. I thought she was evil, even though she was an amazing lady. And I was like, if this is what sewing is, I'm never sewing ever. And then when I was in like middle school, we had home ec, which I know a lot of schools don't even have home ec anymore. And we had to sew a dress, and which I was like, no. And then we had to sew pillows, and we had to sew stuffed animals. I liked doing the pillows and the stuffed animals. And I was like, okay, there's something else in sewing other than garments. Then when I was in high school, my aunt started quilting, and I really, really loved her creations, but I was like, oh, quilting's for old people. Well, when she started quilting, she was the age then that I am now. So I don't know what that makes me, but anyway, that's how I got started quilting, and I love quilting. I feel like I'm a decent quilter. I can quilt pretty much almost anything, but ask me to sew a dress, nope. So I'm doing this because I want to support So Yeah, and I want to give these little girls a dress for Christmas, but anything more complicated than this, not happening.
Come on, this machine.
Okay, let's see. Shelly said, I'll go through my patterns. I have 3 granddaughters. Awesome. Auntie Handmade is saying, I'm making peasant dresses with sleeves. Oh, those would be cute.
Very cute.
MJ said, if you go to Mari Sew's channel, she has a lot of videos, links, and info on the Dress a Girl projects. Oh, awesome.
I think she was the one that was in Baltimore. Mari Sews.
Oh, was she? Okay.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, cool. Okay. And then Jackie said, Stephanie, in my book, that makes you smart. Thanks. Tracy said, being 6 foot tall in the 70s, sewing was a necessity. Then in the 80s, I found quilting, and luckily stores now have a tall section. Oh, golly. Yeah, I can imagine. That must have been a challenge. I'm running into the problem with my daughter now that she is she still fits in kid sizes, but she's 13 and she's got a girly body now. And so she doesn't want to look like a little kid. but she's so tiny that she doesn't fit in like teen clothes. And so we're struggling to find her clothing that doesn't have like glittery unicorns, because she's like, no.
Yeah.
So we're kind of in a weird spot with her right now. And I don't think she's going to grow very much. So I'm kind of not sure what to do. I think she's only probably going to grow for another year. And I think she's going to be just barely over 5 foot. So
Oh,
poor little thing.
Has she discovered the wonderful world of, what is that? Oh my gosh, now I can't even remember it. My oldest lived in that store. Hot Topic. There we go. Hot Topic.
No, you know why? Because we have honestly not been to the mall since the whole, C word started.
Yeah.
And it's not because we're like afraid to go anywhere now, especially we just haven't been.
Yeah.
The closest mall to us is not, we're kind of in a weird spot. We're kind of in between 2 larger cities, and the closest mall is like 35-40 minutes away. So we just haven't gone,
Yeah.
She does love Old Navy, and she can fit into ladies extra small.
Oh, wow.
They're really hard to find, obviously, because that's a funky size.
Yeah.
But she did find some like longer, like tunic tops with leggings that fit her. But a lot of the stuff, once you move up to the lady size, even if I can find the size for her, is just not age appropriate. Like they're cut too low or they're cut too tight. I want her to still be, I know she's growing up, but I don't want her at her age, everything hanging out,
No. And for Lauren, they didn't like any of that stuff, but there were cute, like, cartoons that they watched, those kind of things, on the t-shirts. There was a time where Lauren was very, have you seen on NCIS Abby Shudo?
Yeah.
Was very into that aesthetic, and Hot Topic had a lot of that stuff. But also, like, I mean, they could get pretty weird, but they had some pretty cute tame things.
Yeah.
Oh, TJ Maxx has a cute junior section.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to go check that. She used to like that store. What was it called? Justice.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
They're kind of that
in between.
They're kind of that in between going from a little girl to a teen thing, but they've all closed around here. I don't know if it closed nationwide or if it's just here, but their website's gone. So I think it's nationwide. But I didn't think to look at TJ Maxx, so I'm going to have to look there. MJ said you'll find a lot of quilting and piecing sewing techniques and skills transfer to garment sewing. I went the other way. I went from garment over to quilting, and I'm not going back.
This is as close as it gets.
Yep, that's right. Marla said, where does the tag get sewn on? I believe they said they prefer it to be on the pocket, but I think you can do it in any of the seams. So.
Yeah, I don't think I saw a dress that had it in the same spot on any of the websites I looked at.
Right. I think it's just more important that it's somewhere that it's visible. Because apparently if you put these tags on, then in places of the world that are somewhat dangerous for girls, it tells people that these girls are being watched over and protected. So
yeah. That was eye-opening. I don't like thinking about that stuff.
Yeah. Did you get your needle back in?
I did.
Awesome.
This machine.
That machine's like, you put me away for too long. Now I'm going to misbehave.
Out to get me.
Right? Nellie said, I buy at Hot Topic. They have nice clothing. Okay, I'll have to check that out with her.
And I don't know how much TV she watches, but they'll they'll have like, you know, cute like I don't know, characters from different TV shows and stuff. If she likes that themed kind of thing.
We don't watch a lot of TV, but I'll tell you what she really loves is Harry Potter.
Oh, for sure they have Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah, she loves Harry Potter.
It's that time of year too to be watching Harry Potter.
Yep.
It's free on everything.
Well, and we usually do around the holidays. We don't veg a whole lot because there's always a lot of stuff going on. But usually around Thanksgiving or even around Christmas, we'll just like do like a video day and we'll either binge Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings.
I need to come hang out at your house because that sounds like the perfect time for me. That's what I like to do too.
Yeah, like the day before Christmas, I get a lasagna ready and put it in the freezer or in the fridge. And then on Christmas morning, I stick it in the oven and we watch videos and we have lasagna and just veg.
That's beautiful.
Yep. You're welcome, Del Marie. Thank you for coming by. We'll see you soon.
Bye, Del Marie.
Okay, girly, where you at?
Oh, don't worry about me.
Okay.
This machine is being too much. It's going to take me forever to catch up. So you just go on without me, Stephanie.
Oh, no one left behind. All right, so I've got that one big piece that I did the one French seam. So I'm going to attach my cuff to the bottom and I'm going to put the raw edges against, oh, why did I do that? I guess I should be doing French seam down here too, huh? Else it's going to have raw edges. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pick that out. I actually put a couple stitches to hold it so I wouldn't drop it. But I'm going to have to do a French seam on the bottom too, else we're going to have raw edges. I probably should look at the directions.
Oh, when you add the cuff? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you do that with the cuff? Okay.
Yeah, they said French seam. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I put a couple stitches in, so I'm going to just, good thing I didn't do the whole thing, huh? I just put like 4 stitches to hold it so I wouldn't drop it while I was showing everybody. So let me pick these out and then we're going to do the French seam on the bottom here too with the cuff. That just, I don't know why, but it dawned on me. I'm like, oh wait, there's going to be a raw edge then. It says in the directions, I should have read them. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with the pretty side of my fabric out and the cuff on the back side of that. I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch and then I'm going to do just what I did for the center seam and flip it and do a French seam. So I'm going to do the 1/4 inch on this side, flip it and do a 1/2 inch. Okay, Shannon said, I'm done and I'm threading the straps through and I feel like it needs 1 full width of fabric length for each side. So I'm making another. Okay, good to know.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So I'll probably do the same thing as you, Shannon, check it, but I'll probably go back and make these straps longer because they do seem really short to me. I think somebody said, Brody said in the tutorial that it was a width of fabric too, but in the pattern, that's not what it said. So I'll
Yeah.
just have to correct that on the pattern. So when I do the next one, I don't forget. Oh, wow. Auntie said made the straps 36 inches and that was perfect. Okay. Cheryl said she's planning on making 5 dresses. That's awesome. Thank you.
Very cool. Straps are supposed to be 42 inches. Oh.
Oh, yeah. See, their pattern says 20. It says 21 to 22. They lied to us. That's all right. Good thing I've got a little extra fabric around here.
Yes. You just have to reach your arm back. Grab it.
Awesome, Mona. Thank you. If anybody that's watching just found about this tonight and you want to still sew a dress and you need labels, don't forget to reach out to me at stephanies.stitches@yahoo.com. I've still got quite a few left and I'm willing to send you some. No payment necessary. I just want to get them out to y'all that know how to sew dresses. I feel like we're learning a lot on this first one, so the second one's going to be like a lot better.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a little travel soccer team that's staying on the same floor as I am.
Oh,
They're
yeah?
like 12, 13-year-old girls. They have been a riot to listen to all day today. Because they apparently won, and so they just are feeling themselves today.
Oh, nice. Good for them. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You probably heard a lot of giggling and
Very much. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. They're very cute.
Rhonda said, I have to get started on mine or it'll take a month to make one. Yep. That's why I'm doing it with you guys, because I know if I'm here, I'm motivated to do it. But learn lots of lessons from this first one.
I can hear the pitter patter of little feet.
Yeah. Those are my kiddos. Okay, so I sewed it, somebody just asked, to the wrong side. And so you've got this seam on the front side, right? Which seems kind of crazy, but we're doing a French seam. So now I'm going to flip this and do a 1/2 inch seam. So when it's done, it'll flip open and that will be hidden. So
that makes sense. Looking at it, reading it made no sense whatsoever.
yeah, good point, Mona. She said we can combine the straps we already made, like sew them together and then just cut one more strip.
Smart.
Yep. Has anyone seen koala bear fabric? Granddaughter's request for Christmas. No.
Aww.
That would be cute though. I don't think I've seen any koala bear fabric lately. Awesome, Marla. Thank you. She said one dress done minus the labels. I will get those out to you all on Monday. Everybody else that requested them. Rhonda said, I see it at Joann's koala fabric. Awesome. Half Needle Will Travel said she requested 12 labels from Soya and they sent her 24. She's like, I'm gonna do my best. That's a lot of 24.
They threw down the gauntlet.
I'm gonna do 2.
Oh, you're gonna use your serger for the rest, Marla. That's cool.
That's a good idea. Yeah, it said no such thing as a koala bear, just a koala. That's true, but we tend to call him a koala bear. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid, Janet, we've always heard it as koala bear. You're not a bear. I wonder if in Australia, they're kind of like squirrels are to us here.
Oh, right.
Like they're common. Like we're fascinated. I feel like we're fascinated with koalas because we don't have them here.
Yeah.
And I've heard somebody was talking the other day and they were like, I went to so-and-so and I can't remember where it was. It was somewhere in the Midwest, whether it was Wisconsin or whatever. And they're like, there were so many squirrels everywhere. And I was like, yeah, and I wonder.
Have you seen my backyard? I don't understand.
Right. I wonder if it's like that with koalas for them.
Yeah. Like silly Americans.
I feel like, or at least for me, I'm trying to speak for Americans, but it's probably just me. I feel like kangaroos and koalas and things like that are fascinating. Like I'm just like, that's really cool. But I wonder to there if they're like squirrels to us here.
Yeah.
Nellie said after the first dress, it's easy. Okay, good. So hopefully the pretty fabric will disguise all my mistakes and the second dress will be better.
Yeah, I've pretty much decided I'm going back over my armholes with some bias tape to hide the disaster that is the armhole.
Yeah. I actually think that would be easier to bias tape them. Oh, that came out good. The cuff came out nice. That's good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay. We're getting there.
You need the bias tape for the next one, Shannon. Yeah.
Yeah, she is too. Okay. It feels very fussy to fold, you know.
Yeah.
Janet said you can get koala fabric from Australia. Awesome. I bet that's beautiful.
I'm having a seam ripper moment because even after all that talk about French seams, I still did it the wrong way the first go around.
Oh,
Oh, well.
I've been there, Shannon. Totally did that with a pillowcase. Marla said, I wonder if Brody will recognize my So Yeah fabrics. Awesome. You're making yours fabrics? Do you mean their fabric line, Marla, or do you mean like something you purchase from them? Just curious.
Oh, I bet you this green is from them. Wouldn't be
Oh, yeah?
surprised. Yeah.
How fun. I got asked to do a collab with another YouTube channel and use their fabric. Yeah. To use their fabric to make a quilt. So there's 4 of us making the same quilt using the So Yeah Brothers fabric, but we're all using different backgrounds.
Oh, that's exciting.
So it'll be interesting to see how that comes out.
Yeah. That's fun.
Nellie said, leave the orange ticket on. They'll know it's theirs.
That's very true.
So true.
I find those orange stickers everywhere.
I was going to say, what is the weirdest place you've ever found one? Because I have found them and I'm like, really?
How did this happen? Weirdest place. I've definitely tracked them into the car. Yeah. For sure. I don't know. What's the weirdest place I'm intrigued now, Stephanie. I want to know.
So the weirdest place I found one was my kid's bathtub.
Oh.
So what I'm thinking is when one of the boys, we gave them a bath, must have stepped on one somewhere and it probably like was on their foot and like came off in the tub. Because after I drained their tub, I was like, what?
Where in the world? That's funny.
So I'm thinking that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Probably was somewhere else in the house and they stepped on it and then came off in the tub, but. Shelly said,
you know,
fabric online from, so yeah, I have been to the store and bought fabric. If you buy online from them during one of their little auctions, you get stickers.
found one on the dog bed, in the shower, on your toilet, inside your shoe. Funny. Yeah, that's good stuff.
That is funny. Yep, there's D-Stash is starting at 8 o'clock Eastern time, so a little less than a half hour. Oh, thanks, Diane. That's so sweet of you. All right, I haven't put the straps in yet, but I have something resembling a dress.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yay, I'm so excited.
I love those little rosettes. Is that they're rosettes?
Yeah, they're like little roses.
Oh,
they're so cute.
That's the sweetest.
So let's see. You know, at some point I think I was supposed to put the pockets in. It'll be fine.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We can still do it. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's easy to add. Okay, so I'm going to put my straps in and then I'm going to put the pockets on because I want to see what this looks like. Thanks, Shelly. Yes, still doable, just not quite as easy to add pockets last. Yeah, I'll have to like reach inside, but that's okay.
Finagle the dress around.
Yeah. So Teresa's asking, so are we supposed to top stitch the front seam to the front of the dress? I am not quite sure what that means. Do you know what that means?
Do you mean the flip over part? For where the straps go in, that casing? I'm not sure. Because again, I don't know anything about garments.
I was going to say, again, not a garment sewer. So, Shelly, if you're still here and you understand that, help. Ooh, I made a big pot of chili today and I can smell it starting to come down the stairs, the smell of it.
Oh, I love chili.
I'm like,
Stephanie.
Yeah.
We have done baked potato days three times since coming back from the retreat.
Okay, that seemed to be a hit, so we're going to do that again.
It was brilliant. Everybody loves baked potato. I don't know why I'd never thought of doing that before, and I was so excited when I saw it when you guys did it at the retreat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do some chili to go on it, or just sour cream and butter and green onion, and oh my gosh.
Yum.
Oh, bacon. How to do bacon too. That was that was a must.
That was good.
See what you guys get when you come to Together We Sew retreats. Treated like royalty.
Fun friends, lots of good food, and lots of good conversation.
Yep.
Ooh, chili stuffed baked potato. That sounds good, Shannon.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, these ties definitely could be longer.
Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to see how much longer they needed to be, so I went ahead and put mine through, but yeah, they definitely need to be longer. So don't follow the pattern that says cut them 21, 22 inches because that's too short.
Okay. So I'll just sew those two together.
Yep, I'm going to do what Mona suggested and sew the two together and then just make one more for the other side.
Okay.
Because like there's no room barely to tie a little bow.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm just barely, and then the neck hole opening is for like a baby.
Oh, yeah.
But it's cute.
But look at how cute it looks all scrunched up.
It's very cute. It just needs longer ties for sure.
Yeah.
So, okay. So now I'm going to go back and put my pockets on because I forgot it. Okay, it says for the pockets, measure in 2 to 3 inches from each side and 12 inches down from the top and pin them in place. Top stitch close to the edge around 3 sides, leaving the top open. So here's a good spot if you guys are to this point where you can put the tag. I know that that was one of the more popular places to put the tag is by the pocket. So you can just put the tag like as you're sewing around, just kind of insert it and make sure you catch it in your thread.
Okay.
Have Needle Will Travel says sew your tag on first. Oh, that might be easier, huh? Like sew it on the pocket first and then put the pocket on? Is that what you're saying? That might be easier than having to finagle both at the same time.
Oh, they're talking about cowtails. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
But if you haven't drank alcohol out of a Tim Tam, you are not living. There's gonna be rivalries between what you've done at what retreat.
Right. Sheila said 2 days ago I made homemade potato soup. Yummy. That sounds delicious. Moto said we got cocktails at Kamado Island Retreat. Needs a baked potato bar for sure. Cheese sauce with broccoli is yummy. Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh gosh, yes. Oh yeah. No, I'm hungry.
We bring cowtails to pretty much every retreat because they've been requested because so many people have told us we don't know what a cowtail is. So
yeah. If you're really cool, you get Cheetos.
Yeah. Cheetos paws.
Cheeto paws.
And then you get a special name.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, we do have 4 spots still open for Pennsylvania. So if you are interested in coming and hanging out with us crazy ladies,
please do.
Yes.
So excited to be meeting more people.
Yes, so before you put the pocket on. Okay, that's what I just did. I attached it to my little pocket. I put my tag down here. Sheila, I put mine, like looped it on the bottom of my pocket because that's the way I've seen it on some dresses. I didn't see anything where it said you had to sew it all the way around the tag. So hopefully I didn't do something wrong. Okay. So I'm going to mark this with my friction gun. Cheetos for the nut house. Yep. So the place that we go to in PA, or that we found this last year and we're returning to, is literally called the Nut House because it's in Walnut Port, PA.
Yes.
And just hilarious. Greatest place. Like the house is so nice and super cute. And I thought it was very friendly and inviting.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I loved that place. So
the nut husband was insane.
Oh him. Yeah. He was just the nicest host. Mona said I would go if I could win the lottery.
I hear ya. Yeah. I'm having major FOMO about not being able to go to Georgia.
Did you see that one person won that big Powerball lottery?
Yes.
I was like, wow, they will never have any trouble the rest of their life. That's amazing.
Don't know why it can't be a relative.
If y'all haven't gotten to the part where you're supposed to put the pockets on before you sew the dress together, yeah, definitely do that. Put the pockets on.
They really do. Shelly's right. The people that win all those things, they spend the money so fast. They don't think forward enough.
That's true. I've actually read a lot of stories about lottery winners that have won several $1 million and they're in a couple of years they're broke.
Yeah.
Which is interesting to me because I don't know, sometimes when as high as it gets, I'm like, I can't even fathom that amount of money.
I sure would like to have the problem.
Sure, I'd like to have to try, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. My husband was like, what would you do if we won that much money? And I was like, well, I would build my own retreat center.
Yes.
Outfitted with all the fabric we need, that people come for their retreat, they can just grab the fabric they need.
Yep.
And Sarah has always wanted a horse, so I would let her get a horse.
Nice.
Well, she wants to be a vet, but she wants to be like a
big animal.
Yeah, big animal. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of money in that.
She loves just about any animal, but she loves farm animals. So
my brother-in-law is a rancher out in Colorado in Kit Carson. And that's a lot of money in keeping all the heads of steer healthy and stuff.
Yeah, I can imagine. MJ said, I think that Powerball winner suddenly had a lot of relatives they didn't know they had.
Yeah.
That's the other part, is that especially if you're in a state that can't be anonymous, you'd probably have people coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah. I knew there was a reason I didn't talk to my family.
You remember me? I met you 25 years ago on that one day.
That's right. I changed your diaper.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
right, so it's not easy, but it's not impossible. I got one little pocket on. I gotta get the other one on.
Sweet.
So don't do what I did. Do the pocket first. But if you did what I did, you can put them on.
It can be redeemed.
I'm doing this so you guys can do everything I didn't do.
Exactly.
I'm sacrificing for y'all. Shelly said, I would call my lawyer first if she won the lottery and my financial planner second. I would not change anything for at least a year.
That's smart.
Yeah. We live in a state where you don't have to, you can remain anonymous, but if I lived in a state that you couldn't, I think I would move first.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to think about the future, set up estates.
Yeah, it'd be a lot. Murray said, or change your name.
Yeah.
Yeah. MJ said, thanks for taking one for the newbie garment sewers team, Stephanie and Shannon. You're welcome. Glad I could show y'all what not to do. Now, come back when we're sewing some or we're quilting and I'll show you what to do.
There you go. There you go. Oh, so the strap doesn't get lost. Tracy's saying, Brody, Tracy Strobel said, Brody mentioned sewing the drawstring down about halfway in the casing to keep it from getting pulled out and lost.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Another good reason to do with a fabric, you know.
Yeah.
So you have more length to do that. This one is definitely way too short. So I wonder if it was just an oopsie or they figured that out after they sewed it.
It might have, yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, though, it's cute. Okay. There it is. And they're hard to see, but there's little pockets.
So cute.
I love it. I made a whole dress, Shannon.
You did it.
I did it. I just need to make a definitely, like, this is like the smallest hole ever. My hand barely fits through there, through the top. Y'all definitely do the with the fabric strip because they're way too small, these little ties. So I guess I should have watched his video in full before I cut.
Yeah. Yep.
That's okay.
We've got good advice on what to do to fix it. So
yep. Good advice. I'm going to do what Mona said and sew the two that I have together to make one strip and then cut one more. But other than that, I'll sew the dress.
I'm going to put one of my straps in the front so I can at least show what it will look like.
So we can see.
At some point.
That green and pink is going to be so pretty together. I can't wait to see it.
I'm very excited about it. if I can get this strap through. Where's my bug?
It does help to watch Brody's video. Yeah, I'm sure it would have. I should have probably watched it when it came out, but I think last night it came out when I was laying in bed and I was like, nope. And then I was busy all day today until about 4:30. So I watched just a couple minutes of it before I signed on to the Zoom. So yeah, probably should have made more time for that. Oh, well, we figured it out between Shannon and I.
That's right. All right. I do not. The only bad part about not being at home is that I don't have all my gadgets.
Your things, yeah.
So I don't have like a bodkin or a safety pin. I didn't think it through.
You have Wonder clips?
I do.
Clip a Wonder. That's what I did because I didn't have my bodkin handy. I clipped a Wonder clip to one end and I pulled it through. That's
brilliant. Where did I just put those bad boys?
I was looking around and I'm like, what do I have that's close by that I don't have to get up and go dig for?
Very smart. This is why you are you and we follow you.
I'm so excited that I got a dress done. And that you guys gave us all the tips so I can make the next one easier and better.
Yes.
Okay, so I will talk a little bit while Shannon's doing that because I want to see her dress. I can't wait because I love her colors. Next Saturday on Saturdays with Steph, I'm going to have a premiere video. A premiere means I have filmed it ahead of time and you guys basically come and watch it, but I'm in the chat with you so I can talk to you. I came up with just a quick and easy, if you need a last minute quilt for Christmas. It's a quilt that you can finish like in 2 hours. Minus the quilting. So if you want to make it fancy quilting or stitch in the ditch, depends on what you want to do after that, but you can make it in like 2 hours. So I'm going to film that this week and put it up next week for Saturdays with Steph. It'll still be at 5 o'clock. And like I said, it'll be a premiere. So I'll be chatting with you. I just found it easier when I was thinking about how I was going to show it. It's going to be a lot easier if I can film it with the camera looking at the pieces and showing you guys how to do it ahead of time. So that'll be next week or next Saturday, the 19th, I think. I don't know. Dates are escaping. Maybe it's the 17th. No, 19th. Okay, 19th. So then the 26th, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, that's when we'll be sewing the Stephanie Stitches winter or Christmas project. Those are going to go out no later than midweek this week. I got a notification today that the pattern should be here Tuesday or Wednesday. I have everything else ready to go. I just need to wait till the patterns get here so I can put them in your package and get the packages out. So fingers crossed that they will be on time. It's usually the fabric I'm waiting for. This time it's the paper printing company. So that's very interesting.
Can't be that everybody gets it together all at the same time.
And then the week after that is December already. Can you guys believe it? Nope. Kind of crazy.
Nope, indeed.
And December for YouTube starts Vlogmas, and you don't have to participate, but I did last year and actually was a lot of fun, where you just make a quick video every day. And today I got my Cotton Cuts. If you guys are Cotton Cuts fans, they have an advent box that you can open. You get a piece of fabric. You can either get a cotton or a batik. And I actually got the batiks this year that you open like a little package every day. So it's like a little prezi to yourself if you're a quilter that you can open every day. So I'll be doing that on Vlogmas. So I'm excited about that. And I've got a few other things. And then for Fabric Studio should be coming out with their next sew along pretty soon. So I'll be doing that. And lots of fun stuff.
Very cool.
Come up with some cute little Christmas gifties that we can sew together. Some last little ideas for people, or like hostess gifts or something like that. So stay tuned. Oh, Shannon, I love these colors.
I might have to unblur the background, but there we go. I didn't do the pockets yet, but
yeah,
that's what the colors will be.
Oh, I love those colors together. So cute.
I think that's going to be fun. Yay!
Yay!
And then the pocket will go on at some point.
Yay!
Awesome! This has been so fun.
Oh, thank you so much for coming and sewing with me.
We made dresses.
I know. I'm not a garment sewer, and we made it. I'm so excited. And I'm actually really excited to make a second one now that we made the first one and I see what to do, what not to do, things I could do differently and better.
Yep.
So yeah, very fun. Excellent. Okay. I know it's about So Yeah time. Some of you are saying I'm leaving because I'm going to So Yeah. I know I do try to end by 8 because of that, because I know some of you like to go on over there. I go over there and say hi, but I try not to buy anything because I get myself into a pickle with that sometimes.
Yes, it's very easy to do.
Yes, it's very easy to forget what you've purchased and then get your bill and go, oh my. I did purchase something from them the other day. I bought some of their fabric yardage because I needed it for backing for the quilt I'm going to do with their fabric, but I controlled myself because there were several other things that night I wanted to get, and I left them for somebody else.
Very good.
So, don't forget to email Shannon if you want to be part of the Cotton Cuts group. We're super excited about this. I'm hoping that in the next day or so, Shannon's going to be like, Stephanie, we got 20. Don't forget to put me on that list. I'm part of your 20. I know we didn't even talk about that yet, but
okay, very good. Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
I'm glad you said that because I wasn't sure if you had like, some insider.
Nope.
Thing.
Okay. Just me, myself, and I. So yeah, definitely I'm part of the group too. And like I said, we'll sew it here together. Hopefully Shannon will come back and sew with me again if I didn't scare her off this time.
You guys have been very, very nice. Thank you.
Yes. And some of the other ladies that are going to be part of the group, hopefully they'll come on and sew with us too. That would be so much fun.
Yes. The cheetah suckers into being here.
Yes, that would be great. Great if we could get all of you. That would be fun. Greatest ladies. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for sewing along with us. Thank you, Shannon. I love you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
and
having
we'll
me.
see you all again next Saturday, if not before. Bye.
Bye.